We are Ham Radio. Welcome back, everybody. It's Freddie Mac, your Ham Radio Crusader, and I'm here with another product review. And guess what? We got a brand new Baofeng. Let's take a look. How much Baofeng can we get out of this box? About that much. Holy smokes, this thing is a hoss. Wow. We have a carrying pouch. We've got a speaker mic. Baofeng branded K-type connector. We've got USB-C charging with a wall brick. We've got the belt clip. We've got the earpiece with the PTT button in the middle. We've got this Mondo antenna. Check this sucker out. Ooh-wee, that's big. A big Mondo battery. 5,200 milliamp hours. Wow, this thing's a hoss. And this thing has got some weight to it without the battery. This is the Baofeng UV-25 Plus. FCC ID is 2 Alpha Juliet Golf Mike Uniform Victor 25 Papa Romeo Oscar. Wow. This thing is enormous. I'm pretty sure you've seen this walkie on Jason Ham Radio 2.0's channel not too long ago. I don't know if it's the exact same model. This is branded as a Plus. We'll have to take a look at that. Wow, this thing's like I said, this thing is a hoss. Oh, and once you get the battery in place, the battery screws down. It has a USB-C charging jack in the back that appears to have a cover. Interesting. Let's put this thing together. These screws are flathead. That's new and somewhat archaic. And these screws are long-winded. Okay, now we got to put the belt clip on. We may need a smaller bit. And we'll put the antenna on, not the walkie on the antenna. We'll put the antenna on the walkie. What the heck? And just for a reference, it looks like to be an SMA female antenna. Wow. You got to see it this way to truly appreciate it. Look how big this sucker is. You can even do this if you want to. I feel like I'm calling in on airstrike on this thing.
Strong arm, strong arm. I know my position is danger close. I got tangos all over this area. I need those fast movers in here now, over.
It's big. So let's turn it on. Ooh, check out that display. Wow, aesthetically pleasing. This thing's enormous. Oh my God, it's awesome. Oh, nice menu. Check this out. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. Okay, so we are in channel mode, as you can tell here. There's channel indicators and a zone indicator and a frequency. So we can, they're calling it banks, but I'm betting once you're in the display, it's the zone. So we can scan, go to radio setting, GNSS. This has GPS, y'all. Oh my goodness gracious. So we're just going to turn that on. Actually, let's go back and hit time zone because we are now in -5 since the time change. And now let's go to the GPS mode. We want to do both. I've done Baofeng GPSs before. Program channel. Channel name. Oh, wow. I see uppercase. Yeah, we'll have to come back to that. Let's set the receive frequency for 441. Nope. We want to set that for. Hit OK. And we want the transmit frequency to be the same. And let's hope the receive stayed the same. Looks like it did. Okay, let's go set some CTCSS tones. Oh, let's see what the transmit power, high, mid, and low. Interesting. We're going to set it for low, and we're going to leave it at wide. Receive CTCSS. Oh, what happened there? Maybe I waited too long? Ah, I must have waited too long. So let's get down to 100.0. This menu response isn't super fast. Let's go to transmit CTCSS. We will set it at the same value. Encryption is no signaling, channel MDF. I want to say if that's the way, yeah, what displays the channel name, frequency, or channel number. And I like to see a label. So let's return. It's got a bit of a crash to it on the squelch tail. Wouldn't expect anything less from a. So it came with this nice little stubby antenna. It's a Baofeng branded BF805S. And this is great for indoors because this other antenna is honking big. So let's get connected to the Parrot node down there in Plano. Well, apparently the DTMF works really well because it got it on the first try. So let's do this. Okay, so let's try this. KD5 FMU testing 1, 2, 3.
Audio level is pretty good. KD5 FMU testing 1, 2, 3.
Wow. Way to go, Baofeng. I'll be dipped. Okay, good audio. And from the information I received about this from Baofeng, it is chirp programmable. Big, strong battery and belt clip. Wow. And right there is your USB-C charging port. It does have cradle ports, but it does not come with a cradle. Not that that's a necessity. Sometimes it's just favorable to have. It's not a big deal. We've got 3 buttons other than the PTT on the side. We've got circle, plus, and minus. So I'm sure they're just some kind of iconic designation. So we're going to hit the top one. I'm pretty sure it's the light, and it is not. On short press, how about long press? Alert! Alert! There's danger nearby. Alert! That was fun. Okay, so let's zoom out a little bit again. And short press. Oh, it's changing us from high, medium, and low. Okay, I see that now. Short press here. Oh, FM broadcast. So let's go 951.
It's their future judgment. This temple that you think is so marvelous, one day, not one stone will be left on top of another. But they found that simply incredible. They refused.
I find it incredible. So the short press got us the FM broadcast. What does the long press get us? Open squelch. Short press on the third one. FM. Okay, so both of them are set to short press on that now. So long press. Search and seek. It must be frequency search because it's set for UHF. Let's see if we can give it something to search for. Pull out the old TID radio TDH3. I'm transmitting on 449.825. And it's not far off. Wow. So it's showing the numbers underneath that frequency, I would suspect would be PL tone, which is not the tone that I'm transmitting, but I don't know that that's what that is. So let's type in a VHF. No, we're in UHF. So anyway, we're going to leave it in UHF for now, and I want to change frequencies. This is 449.200. And look, it's only a 25. Anyway, it is very, very close. And we're in close proximity as well. Long press takes us out of that. So back to the menu. Let's zoom back in. We've got bank, we've got scan, frequency range, scan mode. Okay, so we'll leave it on for now. Roger beep. Wonder what that's going to sound like. Ooh, we've got an MDC 1200 sound alike. Key button beat backlight. Power on display is picture or voltage. Dual watch. Let's make sure that is on, and it is. Auto lock, alarm mode, alarm tone. Maybe you've got more than one choice. No, you just can turn it on or off. Automatic number identification, edit, DTMF, PTT IDs, and delays, and alerts. Let's see what they are. Yeah. Tail squelch elimination is on. Menu exit time. There we are. I'd like it a little bit longer than 5 seconds. 30 seconds will do nicely. Thank you. Press side key 1. FM radio, scan, search, or box. Reset. I guess from here, the only side key we can do is number 1, which I assume is that one right there. That is an assumption. And that's all for that menu set. And we've got the GPS, which we've covered. Program channel. Let's covered a little bit of that already. Transmit and receive CTCSS encryption, which we do not do in amateur radio. Signaling. I'm sure that is something to do with the MDC. I'm sorry, the DTMF signaling, most likely. And scan, add, busy channel lockout, channel memory, channel delete. Yeah, that's about the extent of that. Fall down. Trigger mode. Off tile, motionless, or tile/motionless. You know, in my years of public service, there were devices that had man down alarms when a piece of equipment took an impact or something like that that might simulate a person falling down and being knocked unconscious, possibly. You know, you'd get some kind of alarm. So you could trigger mode and you get a tilt angle, cue delay time. Yeah, see, that's what all this is. I don't know why, but hey, you may need it. Who knows? Radio info, it is Radio 101. It's designator for the GPS identification. Firmware version 0.22, hardware version 1.00. That would indicate to me that this is a new version. But that's about the long and short of it. So let's get into some power testing and see what happens. But before we go, I did find something real quick. I did turn that GPS on, and you see the little indicator there. Anyway, if I remember back from my UV-17 Pro GPS days, a long press here got us our GPS information. It's on contact 2, contact 1, which is me. And there's my location. GPS is in green. My GPS is in green means I have a fix. Oh, did you hear that data burst? That one at the very end was that MDC 1200 simulated Roger beep. But at the very beginning you hear... That is the GPS data being requested. So let's go back to mine. Wow. We may have to get my GPS model out and see if these two... So we'll have to get back to that in the program. I don't know that it'll happen. Let's do some power testing. Also... After I got to this screen, I remembered to hit the home button, and there are the cross reticule. That's for contact 1, contact 2, contact 3, contact 4. But I haven't sent or received a position from anyone else yet, so it can't plot the red dot anywhere just yet. But it's there, y'all. Another GPS model from Baofeng. Still impressing me, Baofeng. All right, now we'll get to that power testing.